Ooh, I don't know why I went to that setting. We are live a little later than we've been starting on Mondays, but we decided to take the dogs out first so we didn't have to worry about sprint times later. But we're here. We're rocking and rolling. We're getting set up to be creative and productive today on this fine April 21st, Monday. It's very windy over here. Um, but for those who are new, what's up? Uh, Creative Commons is a fun, safe place where you can be productive creatively or not creatively and hang out, get some stuff done every Monday. Hi, Monty. Hi, Kitty. Happy Monday, y'all. Thanks for waiting for us to start a little bit later. We had to take them, they were being obnoxious. So, hope you guys also have grabbed some hydration. Some hydration.
Hello. I am here.
He was here.
Very upset, but I'm here.
Yes, because dogs don't always listen. As he just drags his nails across my toes. That's fine, buddy. That's fine.
My dog destroyed a very important thing.
Yep, he's been. All of them have been like very lazy in the morning, even though I'm like, you guys have to be outside. We have to be doing things. So when you're alone later, you're not freaking out and anxious and all the things. That's not how it's been working, though. Both him and Willow have decided to destroy stuff.
Yep. He's just following her lead. Eating grass, destroying stuff.
Trust me, I know.
I think I'm in his first rebellion right now.
He is approaching
He's
one.
early on the terrible twos is what's happening here.
It comes and goes.
Maybe.
It comes and goes. How is it already the 21st? I don't know, because I fell hard off the wagon mid-month when Terry got sick, and it was a bit of burnout and everything. So like, I don't know what happened. I am there with you. Only realized it's Monday a couple hours ago because it's a holiday here, so just pleasantly surprised that there's sprints. Yeah. Oh, so you guys have like Easter Monday is also a holiday. That's nice.
It should be.
Sundays, I think like some companies they do give long weekends for like Friday through Monday, but not very frequently. We got Sunday off. That's about it. How and why and who decided that's allowed to be about 8 in the month already? Ooh, yeah, I know. But we're gonna make it work. We got 9 days, and our strongest suits are when we're procrastinating. Right?
Yep.
Right. Yep.
Sorry, I was making my spinner wheel, and I'm gonna do 3 things tonight. That's it. Just 3.
Okay. Are you gonna pre-spin or just spin as you go?
I'm gonna spin as I go. I'm making
your options.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm duplicating them because I don't like to know ahead of time, like as it's slowing and then you already know what's happening.
Right.
I don't like that. I like to be surprised.
Fair point.
So I duplicate it thousands of times.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can all, take turns on the wagon together. That's the thing, though. Like, how many people can you fit? Is this a covered wagon? Like, what are we really expecting from people?
Fair.
Hey, Michiru, supposed to be asleep 2 hours ago. Well, hopefully, hopefully the monotone of my voice will help you fall asleep sooner rather than later. But I also feel like that's not what I should aim for. So, thanks for popping in, though. Whenever you do get tired, don't feel bad about leaving. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a magic wagon. It's like a Mary Poppins wagon.
I just realized my first sprint's going to be spent making dinner because I'm hungry now.
Hey, yes. Go make some din-din.
Din-din.
Hi, Nina. How you been? You must have been busy. Like, I feel like it's been a minute since I really been able Yeah, Sina Nina.
Sina Nina.
Yeesh. Hopefully things are well. I am reading Moomin book 6 of 9. Oh, am I reading book 6 of 9 or finishing Demon Guide to Wooing a Witch or finish Mercy finally?
It's good stuff.
My
I also
initial
need to
thought.
finish the book that I'm currently reading right now. Sorry.
Yes. My initial vote was for Demon's Guide because I feel like you were having fun with that. And then Moomin because you're so close to the end of the series. And
They're
I know
short
like
books, right? They're like little.
I feel like Moomin's short.
Yeah, aren't they little like
Sure.
almost board book kind of thing? I don't know.
It can be like a little like nice breath of fresh air
Mhm.
because I know like if especially depending on where you're at in Mercy, it cannot be the vibe. So
Yeah, Mercy, you definitely need to be in the vibe for.
yeah. So
yeah, you can read that in less than 2 hours. Yeah, read a Moomin.
Heck yes. You're voting Moomin then? Moomin.
I'd say read a Moomin.
How much do you have left of Demon's Guide?
That's true.
Because like if they're comparable, do you finish a big book and then the next one you read is a small book so you feel more accomplished, or
My thing says I have 2.5 hours left of listening to The Hod King, which is the third book in Senlin Ascends, which is my Herkyed series. But I need to finish it because another book just dropped.
Whoa.
And I don't have enough. I don't have enough
rotate.
Places. Yeah.
Oh, you've borrowed your like. I think
I'm at my
20?
limit, so I need to return one
in
order to make this happen.
To make the dropped one.
Yeah. Yes. So I have to finish it tonight.
You have less than 2 hours in all of them.
Which actually might ruin what my plans are, because I don't think I can video edit then.
All right.
I can do. But I do still need to do my writing, which is what the first thing I spun. So I'm going to make food, come back up, and do some writing, and then the rest of the night we're listening to the audiobook and doing stuff downstairs. I'll get on my laptop and go down there.
I lied. Mercy's more like 3 hours. Okay. Well, in the list that you ordered, in the order that you listed them, so Moomin is 1, Demons is 2, Mercy is 3, and then 4, 5, 6 of that order. Just in case you wanted to know what the dice would say. And the dice, unfortunately, did pick Mercy.
My dice said 9, which I guess would also be Mercy.
Yeah. So maybe read a bit of
Mercy.
You just need to get it down to 2 hours.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep going, go for it. Or if you want to change it up, like Moomin, and then feel the vibes. Feel the vibes. But the dice have said Mercy. So there you go. I also, it's one of those things where I have things I need to do. Well, I am going to work on Create-a-thon stuff. That has been a promise we made between each other that like every Monday we touch base, see what we can get done for Create-a-thon, since it's going to sneak up on us, just like, you know, it being the end of April already. So I'm going to work, do the first print at least on Create-a-thon, and then I'll just see what I have to do next. I'm probably going to go over my like planners and stuff at the same time. So let me pull up a timer for us today. And the dice say no lucky numbers. Now I feel the fear of the 17. Yeah, I feel it. Let's see, we got 22. We got 34 on the first sprint, which is exactly the timer that I'm left off on. So that is super cool. Love when that happens. Perfect. Alrighty. You're doing your own little Create-a-con this week, and you got so much done. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Oh, Also, if you guys haven't voted for the Create a Camp summer camp theme in the Discord, go ahead and do that, because that poll will be open until the end of this month. So we have time to like work on it. So yeah, check that out. We're gonna jump into this 34-minute sprint. So if you want to share what you're working on, or heck, I'll start us off with some food for that fake bingo board that we have yet to make for streams, and say, let me know what you're eating for dinner, or your drink of choice if you are hydrating. And with that said,
I don't have any water yet.
Hydrate or dihydrate, cow?
I'm gonna dihydrate. I'm just like, I was gonna go fill it up when I got downstairs.
Okay, well, you have the sprint.
I do.
The sprint. Let's get into it, guys. In 3, 2, 1, get it done. We just see the shelf if that's intentional.
Yeah, because I walked over for a second.
Okay. Alrighty, so that was our first sprint of the night. I did not get to the Create-a-thon stuff yet. I thought I could work on something real quick and then get to it, and it's a little bit more to it than initially expected. So probably just gonna have to go with this until I figure it out.
Come here, Will.
Was it Will? It's Will down here. There she is. There she is. Baby.
Oh, he's still scared to come down here.
Oh, if he hangs out on the landing or something, like.
I have a dog.
Hi, Maggie. How you doing? How everybody doing?
It's okay, baby. Come here.
All right.
I'm right here.
I want that to be.
I just wanted to pull out my pretty books, my sprayed edges. They can go on the shelf.
Okay.
My goodness. He's having a tantrum.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, come here. Hey.
So I guess I'll show you guys what I'm doing because it's not related to Create-a-thon or any other secret projects. But for those of you who possibly have seen or heard of the anime One Punch Man or Solo Leveling, there is it's pretty famous or like it goes around the internet of the workout that the guys do.
Mm-hmm.
And I freaking love Solo Leveling. Like it's such a good show. It's in my top 5 for sure. So I'm trying to make a tracker based on said workout. Now his workout, A, he does it daily.
Mm-hmm.
B, of course, he just, you don't get to see the struggle transition. He just is good at it at some point. But his full workout that he does daily to accomplish his daily quest, because Solo Leveling, he's kind of like in a game. He's a player in a game. Is running 10K, doing 100 squats, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups or crunches. Those are the 4 things that he does daily to keep up his strength and all that, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not at that point. That's why I'm trying to make a progression tracker to level up myself. But I did add the Stairmaster because in Solo Leveling, one of the dungeons he goes into has 100 floors. And I feel like that was a unique thing to add in there because in One Punch Man, it's just the first 4. But he does the 4 and I'm adding on the stairs. So basically I'm just trying to figure out what my level 1 is and how I'm tracking it. If I'm tracking it on one page or if I'm doing based on skills, which I'm probably going to do based on skills.
Mm-hmm.
And then complete this 10 times to get to the next level and et cetera, et cetera. I'm just trying to make it aesthetic as well. Yeah. So this is just the boring version of that. But that's what I was working on. I really enjoyed Solo Leveling. If y'all need some inspo, something, boy, your breath stinks today. Bro. So yeah, if anybody's into working out, for sure. And my level 1 is super easy. I don't think it's gonna get hard till the next level. Because I still can't run a straight 1K. But anywho, that was what I was doing.
I ate dinner. I did some writing, and then I came down here to put a few more books on the shelves and pull some stuff from the garage in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's my current task.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, Nina did a thorough to-do list for the week. Still feels like it's Sunday since it's a holiday today.
Wish it was a holiday today. Would have been so nice.
Here to lurk and like, running around all morning, restarted my migraine. Well, lurk in the, lay in a dark room. Yep. Lay in a dark room, listen, and hopefully you can feel better. I know migraines, you just can't win sometimes. I feel it. Thanks. I think it's fun because it's not just like, oh, I got to lift this weight. It's like, no, I just got to do this many times. So in my head, it's a different enough from what I've been doing that it feels fresher and doable. But yeah, if I'm gonna print stuff out, like I don't want to keep wasting paper. But if you guys have fun, because I gotta pull it back up. I want to name my skills something like fun, or at least more fun than like sit up. That's the one, yeah. So I'll zoom in here. So the skill for the running, which is jogging, actually. We're going to call it dash, so it sounds cooler than what I'm actually doing. So that's going to be the dash skill. Q recommended stealth.
I reckon it's sneak.
Squat or sneak.
Yeah, I could sneak.
Sneak skill.
Yeah.
Sneak stealth. Sneak. But like for the push-up, I know shove is kind of the closest physical action to it based on like things you can do in a game. I'm not sure if I love that as just a skill title. Crunches is another thing. I have no idea. And then Stairmaster, I have no idea. Because like it's easy enough if we go like, oh, this is an endurance skill and a constitution skill and a strength skill, like, yeah. But if you guys have fun name suggestions, I am open to them. So we need something for particularly push-ups, ab crunchy thingies, and stairway to heaven. So please and thank you. It is push-ups. The action is push-ups. Yeesh. And a lot of them are on my knees right now because we can't do that many real ones. Not since my injury, but we're building back up. But it is just a push-up, which I'm like, I don't want to just shove or push. I mean, a push skill, I guess, kind of is fine. But like if I called it strength, that's more of like an ability category versus a skill. So I don't know. Come up with some clever things and it might just make the cut. But I'm basically just making a tracker for each skill and going from there. But I did day 1 today, so I'm not trying to do mine daily because I do believe in rest days. I'm just trying to track when I get to 10, even if it takes me 20 days, then I can level up. That's my approach. But it's gonna suck when I get past 30 of anything. BT dubs. Oh boy. Oh wait, I don't want to delete that. I want to call it, what did we say? We said sneak.
I said for the crunches and stuff that it should be charisma because you're building.
That's still like an ability category, not like a. Ideally, I want to go for a skill, but I guess if I have to
the skill is flirt.
Flirt. No one's gonna see this. No one's gonna see that ever.
That's fine.
In their wildest dreams,
it's
no one
still
gets
a skill because it's part of charisma.
To have all the ab strength.
The skill is Riz.
The skill is ribs.
No, Riz.
Oh, charisma, Riz.
Yeah, no, Inina, yeah, there is dying book position in yoga. There absolutely is.
There is a dying, yeah.
I used to do that one all the time in my class.
Isn't that similar to like the baby, but not grabbing your toes and all that?
Yeah, you're literally like moving your arms around very
Yeah.
slowly,
I'm a dying bug.
but you're on your back like a dying bug. Yeah.
Bug struggling to get up might be a little bit long though. I mean, if we can find a title that's even a few words, like, and it's fun and appropriate, like, I don't like how that image came out. But
You could just name them all after lyrics from "Make a Man Out of You."
okay.
Swift
Okay.
as the coursing river is your new dash.
Okay. Swift is the coursing river. Let me. I'm actually subtitling these. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Strength of a great typhoon.
Swift of
Right.
which one is that?
Strength of the coursing river. With all the force of the great typhoon. That's your push-up.
That's a push-up. Yep. Because puppies.
It's all the
why?
strength of a raging fire.
Wait, hold on. With all the swift?
No, strength of a
No.
rage. No,
The first one, the first.
you
course,
must
is
be
it
swift as the coursing
Swift
river.
as a. No wonder. I'm like Swift of a. This doesn't.
With all the force of a great.
I was typing
typhoon.
too many things at once. Okay.
Yep.
Swift as a coursing river.
Uh-huh.
Was it force of a great typhoon?
Yep.
Force of a
Great
great typhoon. And that's gonna be the push-up,
Mm-hmm.
aka push, for lack of a better big title.
Strength of a raging fire.
That is sneak. Oh, but it doesn't match with sneak. Oh well, it's in there. Strength.
Yeah.
Well, or it could be the stairs. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon is sneak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put many O's in moon.
Well, you don't have one for crunches.
Oh,
It's only 4.
Dang it! The song
Hold on,
is
hold
down.
There's more lyrics.
I'm never gonna catch my breath. Like,
Play those. You can just do it that way too.
oh, I should do that. Oh, wait, hold on. We have to
Okay.
do that part of the song now. Hold on.
Theirs is I'm never gonna catch my breath.
That's the running.
It could be, but I'm like, I feel like stairs are harder.
Do we have to write all these things down? Okay.
Say
I'm
goodbye
never
to
gonna
those
catch
who
my
knew
breath.
me.
Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting gym.
These guys got him scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim.
Because if I could swim, I didn't have to do any of these.
Yeah.
Why won't it let me change the color? Why won't it let me change the color? Fine,
I
they're
need to
just
go
gonna
yell at
be
my dog. Hold on.
All good. All good. Okay. Hold on, I gotta rename these. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. I'm gonna do that for the squat. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Because I feel like it's such a stereotypical thing to have to do like crunches in gym. Boy, was I a fool. Was I a fool in school for cutting gym? I should let you guys in on me typing this. It is very appropriate, absolutely. Crunches would be defeat. I don't like normal sit-ups because it wears like on my tailbone area. So I have to. I'm trying out different like ab machines at the gym to see which is effective and doesn't like make me feel very uncomfortable. Crunches are fine. Push-ups just don't compute. I lose all sense of coordination. Also, noodle arms. You got to start very small, and just like honestly, like when they say start by like leaning against the wall, it is the best way to start.
It's so
Sharing my screen.
got him
This is
down.
the crunches. I need to grab the crunches.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hi, Bubby.
Hi.
Always on small.
Okay. You're okay.
Oh, this guy
Okay.
I'm scared to death. Send to back. That's gonna be the.
It's okay.
I guess we're going with charisma / constitution.
Try to help me.
Okay, so here we go. I'm never gonna catch my breath for the dash. Say goodbye to those who knew me for the squatty squat sneak. Oh, I didn't caps that. I should caps it. Charisma for the time being.
See? New area of the house unlocked, buddy.
You guys, I'm scared to death. Oh, he doesn't see right through me.
Are we coming up here?
I really wish that I knew how to swim. Now we have 3 lines, and I have 2 things left. I have the push.
Well, you could combine that and the chorus.
No, we can't. We can't. It's one or the other. We are keeping.
The problem is the number of tasks you have don't work with lyrics or don't work with songs because they're in segments of 4s and 6s. 4s and 8s really fun.
Well, I feel the vibe with. Hope he doesn't see right through me for push-ups since I'm doing them on my knees instead of like a regular push-up.
Sure.
And then since Stairmaster is pretty much cardio, and swimming is also another full body kind of cardio.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, I wish I knew how to swim so I could do that instead of these freaking stairs.
Yep. Oh. Hello. Hello. I wish that I knew how to swim. Okay. I do like this. I like this theme because it keeps with the a comedy to it.
Yeah.
Since I'm just doing this for funsies, even though I'm sure most people would be like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hi, Monty.
This is inspiring. Hi, Monty.
Monty asks, what do?
I am making a solo leveling / One Punch Man inspired workout tracker because I have a death wish, I guess. Whee! Yes. All right. Cool. I like that. That is an acceptable work in progress. I want to move that. There we go. We're going to stick with that for now. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for participating. It's always a good way to bounce around ideas.
There's a dog for you.
Yes, so that's what I'm doing now instead of powerlifting. I am swift as the coursing river. Oh, you got him downstairs.
I did.
Yeah.
He might have peed on these blankets though, so I'll be washing those. Yeah.
Well,
he did a little
excited tinkle.
A little excited panic pee. Yeah. I'll wash those.
Okay, appreciate that.
I don't know why, buddy. Yeah. Also, thank you.
Yay, the pretty shirt. We like the colors. We like the colors. All right.
Come here, bud. It's okay. See, it's just a new area. I don't know why you were so scared of coming down here. You go down in Grandma and Grandpa's basement all the time.
No lucky numbers. on this roll. Thank goodness. We have exactly 30 minutes for this next sprinteroni. Now I can actually work on creative font stuff since that is done.
Nice.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hope you guys are looking forward to possible. Which one did we see? Oh, hold on. Which one is in the lead?
Space.
Space Camp and then Drama
Camp.
Camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space Camp's leading by quite a bit, though.
So right now it's looking like Space Camp. So if you feel a certain way about that, get everybody to vote to see what summer camp's going to be for y'all this year.
Mm-hmm.
So next time switching to Moomins. Yeah. Get some Moomins in, get some snack in, get some hydration in ya. And we are going to jump into a 30-minute sprint starting in 3, 2, 1. Get it done. Do. Brum, brum.
Hello.
Hello. You surviving?
I've been pulling out a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Or digging through.
Okay.
Pulling select items. But I'm missing one paint. For paint by numbers, I'm missing number 9 for the one I'm currently working on. And I think I remember having to throw it in a box because I already packed it, and then I was like, oh shoot, I just found this on the floor or something.
Gotcha. So you're literally having to dig through to find that
Wherever
specific
it went.
one.
Or I will just figure out what color it was and we'll mix some new paints.
Well, I mean, it's not, is it used in all of them or just some?
No, it's just the one that I was working on.
Oh,
It's that. It's the one I'm in the process of. So
gotcha.
I haven't even opened the other ones because it's a surprise.
Is it now?
But I am now have 4 hours left. So I have an hour and 48 minutes, it says, of listening to the Hod King.
Very nice. I will have an image for you momentarily to look at, since I can't show the chat yet, since it's secret create-a-thon related stuff. Yeah. I just saw somebody popped in. Alcida's here, checking in from the workplace.
Oh,
hopefully your day is going well. Nina went off to bed, and her vote is very much losing out on Summer's camp. I'm sorry.
You vote for the robot?
Convince people. Convince people. TED Talk it. Kitty found some berries in the fridge, so it was a nice little snack. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. I can't tell you guys what I'm doing. It's a first. It's a first. Can't really divulge.
Well, I have found here. I'll go through what I've pulled out. So I've pulled out some games that I'm pretty sure you guys don't have. So those are now down here on the bottom shelf. Mm-hmm. I've pulled my stock of like what I have left from my short stories and Histocac.
Mm-hmm.
So now people can order stuff again.
Mm-hmm.
A box of all my files, because I'm going to need to dig through that box to find Paul's records to take him to vet for his 1 year update stuff.
Yeah.
I have been pulling out of the boxes. I used a lot of my clothes to wrap things, and it's all my like summer clothes. So I'm like, time to pull these all out.
Time to pull them out. Yeah.
I found a pillow that I'm using for the latch hook that I have now finished.
Woo.
I also pulled out my Brita filter because I want my Brita filter.
Okay. Well, we only got so much room. There's a mini fridge down there behind you.
Wow, it's so much effort to get down here.
Get your steps in. You don't have room. It's a whole fridge. You can have all your Alanis in there and everything.
Well, that's funny, but come down here, pour the filter, and then carry my cup.
I mean, you could, if it's a big filter, you could take the filter with you for the day and then just refill it and fridge it
But it's not
overnight.
cold.
It can be.
It's gotta be cold.
Hi, Mom. Much about with your brother instead of reading. Well, you can still read it on the next print. And then Kitty asks Gosser how work's going. Do I like that? I do like that. I think we like it. That's fine. We will do that. All right.
God, Paul, calm down. He is upsetty spaghetti today.
Yeah. He's been in a bit of a mood.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I think I can check that off my list. I did my Create-a-thon art for today. And next, I think I need to do my writing for today. We have not been keeping up, and it is time to catch up. Readathon art, check. Cool beans. You want a new job, but this week and last week you're just chugging along? I feel like a lot of people are feeling that. So you are not alone in the work struggles for sure. Hi, Snazzy. How you been? It's been a minute. How are you doing? How's your Monday? How's Lottie? And how's Pixel, of course? How's everybody's fur babies? Atreyu is happy as a clam, tucked under my chair, and I assume Paul and Willow are together.
Yep, they're upstairs.
Okay. Hopefully they're being good. Oh, and I get to move to my next spot on the Joke's on Me, so we can do that together. Let me get to the page. Is it this way? Yes. Alrighty. So the Joke's on Me prompt that I just finished was this one here, to do background or location art. Let me just color that ring super quick. And we got to pull a card to see where do we go next. So for those who don't remember what the Joke's on Me play works like, we'll try to do this real quick so I get you guys in a bigger screen. So there are prompts all around this square, and with the exception of the corners, you basically draw a card from the deck, and that number is the number of spaces you move. But if I draw any of the face cards, so ace, king, queen, jack, it sends me directly to a corner. And then if I pull, oh, I could have chose any when I got a 7. I forgot. If I roll, sorry, hold on, there we go. If I pull a card, if I pull a 2, 3, 4, 7, or 8, they have special powers, which I have forgotten about until this second. And if I pull a joker, then you guys choose which prompt I do next. So let's shuffle my very tiny deck. Why do I have mini everything? I don't know, but that is what we're working with here. Pixel's been really happy the past few days. She's just got her first groomer appointment and did great. Yay! Getting them established in that early is so key, or else they scared babies. Helped work on Caesar Shake roof today. Oh, okay. Okay, tomorrow I'm supposed to wake up at 3, drive a few hours to get father-in-law and son-in-law in North Carolina, and then drive to West Virginia. Are you on vacation this week and doing all this running around to get people? That's a full day of driving, my friend. Cedar Shake. Okay. Yes, some type of roof and stuff. But yeah, that's a lot of driving. You can at least mark those states off your like, if you have a little checklist of like what states have I quote unquote visited. Lottie was a working dog today. She was on the job site. Oh, good girl. Good girl. She can get her own little, find a little doggy like tool belt. That would be cute. That would be super cute. All right, well, this is as good as the shuffling's getting because it's so tiny I can't shuffle it normally. But we drew a crazy 8. So I jump across. Oh, man. So I was here with the background location art, and if I jump across, I now have to read 100 pages of an indie book, which I'm already reading one, and I do have more than 100 pages left to go. I just don't know if I'm excited for it. It's okay. But I guess the cards have spoken, so I must read 100 pages of an indie. Swale. All right. Let me mark that down. Are you doing the writing sprint with me, Q, or are you doing?
I already did mine.
Oh, you already did yours. Well, okay. What time? What did you roll for your time?
I didn't. I just decided to do right during the first sprint, and I'm like, that's it for today, because I was going to focus on this for the rest of the day.
Copy that.
I only wrote like 248 words. So
Okay.
that's enough. All I said I had to do was one.
At least you've been keeping up with your dailies a heck of a lot better than I have.
Yeah, I take it as like, hey, look, I wrote a sentence. It counts.
That's, I mean, it is quite literally writing. So. You went down to an as-needed position at work because the FMLA was denied, so kind of jobless for the next couple months. Father isn't doing well, needs help and quality time. Well, it is. That's always a good thing that you're available to do when you are in that position, is like spend that time with family, get things done that need to get done. So yeah, make a day out of it. Take Lottie. She can be your all-around dog. Just give her all the experiences. My everyday goals aren't going well. Same here. Same here. I think it's been a week. But that's okay. We're still, the fact is we wrote more this year than we did last year, and it's only April. So I'll take that as a win. And I need to roll for sprint, and that'll be my writing time as well. I need to have my Dromeda page open. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, one didn't make it in. Oh, it missed twice. Okay. Okay, no lucky numbers. Also, like, everything is tiny. This may not even be. Let's see, 26. I rolled the exact minimum that I will do on this channel is a 26.
Okay.
Wow. That's so baby. That's so baby. Maybe it knows that I'm not going to have a lot of words coming out. So, all right, 26.
Enjoy watching me just go up and down and up and down and up and down this sprint, probably.
I won't be able to because I'm staring at words. Yeah. Or rather, a blank page waiting for the words to be like, please do. Okay, so 26 minutes on the clock. Goal was a poem and my goal was a poem a day, and I've already written more poems this month than all year, so that's a win. A few days I wrote more than one poem. Yes, so exactly that. Even if you're not succeeding at the everyday, the effort you put in at the beginning, even if you burned out like we did, apparently, it counts. It made you do more than you probably would have done normally. So I consider it a win, if not at least a step in the right direction. So let's take another step and do 26 minutes of something, something, something. In 3, in 2, in 1, go. Do-do-do-do. We're back. We're back. We're back. Oh, and we got a Jess here. Hi, Jess. Or where did you come in? Maggie went to bed. Night, Maggie. I'm clicking on all the responses. For August Prince again, I do this every Monday. Yeah, it's still every Monday. So we're here, but hey. Listening to Chocolate Bunny Betrayal by Tanya Caps, which will be my spring read. Interesting, also appropriate for it being like Easter. Yes, Snazzy, you should probably hit the hay if you have to be up at 3 a.m. But thanks for popping in. Hope you have a safe drive tomorrow. You're being way more reasonable than me. Everyone's catching up, yes. Hang it in there. So Mama's here. Hey. What's up? I got some words in. It's something. I don't know if I'll keep writing or what, because it sounds like you puppies have been running crazy. Is that what's going on? Are you running crazy? You running like fools? Baby girl. Happy as a clam. Well, let me just update my word tracker. Yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week, guys. I'm sorry. But we got 704 on that sprint, so we've hit 33K on the year, which is actually, I think, double what I did last year. So even if you're not winning the way you thought you would, sometimes you can still win. Do I want to do a thing? I definitely need to grab something small because it's like too late for dinner. Okay. And it's only Monday. Thanks, Asura. That's why I like you got so many poems in. Sometimes you don't have to do the thing every day. You just gotta do it enough for you. Kitty is 35 pages into Moominland Midwinter. Very nice. I went and closed my file before I wrote down my words. How's it going down there?
How's it going? I'm pretty much done. I'm
Okay.
just finishing the laundry.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna sit here and listen to my audiobook.
Okay. At least it's nice and chill down there.
Exhaustion from the day takes over. I'm debating filling up the rest of the shelf because I've pulled out. I don't forget to see it.
You can't see it. We can only see
If you want
the
to
stairs.
see, I will show you.
Why not? Show some up. Let me make you bigger. Swip.
Let's see. There you go. So I pulled, and I like to face my sprayed edges out. Pulled some sprayed edges. I could fit, I could just make this the small shelf and fit more.
If they're small.
I have a little space, I have the cookbooks, I can bring those upstairs because they're cookbooks. So, and I could just throw more in there, but that's what the current state is. Filling up a little bit.
Well, don't forget, I gotta pick your TBR.
Oh no!
I mean, technically, I think I already picked it, but we didn't officially
do it.
But
if I fill it, because you chose the shelf,
if
I
you
fill
there's
it
gonna
up,
be more.
you could choose from those. So I could just dig out any of my small. Oh look, there's Ian's book. Look at that. That's a small book.
That is a small book.
Look at that. Let's throw that on the shelf right there. Boom. So, for those curious, I did good. I think I did good. These are all the unreads.
And these boxes here are all the ones I've read.
Mm-hmm.
Those are books that I've read in the time that I've been here.
Yeah.
So I only brought in 2 tubs of crafty stuff
Nice.
that I might need if I'm making more like bookmarks and need to cut fabric.
Get threads and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have an office box of paperwork that I will sort through at some point in the near future.
Yeah. It's
And
getting
the rest of my
close.
paint by numbers are right here.
Huzzah!
The other one's sitting on the table because I'm going to bring it upstairs to my room. But otherwise, I'm just sitting here
Oh.
going, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I have an exhaustion.
Yeah, I mean, you're usually go to bed in like 30, 40 minutes. So.
Yeah, but I'm getting used to this, like the drive to it. So the time
Mhm.
anxiety that I had when I started is now getting more in check
Easing.
because I'm like, okay, now I know on average this is how long it takes to get there
Yeah.
and how long it takes me to walk Paul in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I now, on days that I do not have to shower in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I can stay up till 10:30.
Oh, you got 2 hours. Look
Yeah,
at that.
because if I can get up, and that's like it's really like 10 because I'm gonna try to like go to sleep.
Right.
But
Yeah,
like
I know.
I can get up at 6:30. If I get up, immediately take Paul, come back,
Paul.
get dressed,
hi.
morning routine, go. Then we're good because I don't have to eat breakfast here because they serve breakfast there.
This is true.
So that cuts out time. But on days I shower, I'll have to like get up by 6:15 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot better than the 5:30 I was doing and like
Yeah.
constantly hitting the snooze.
Yeah.
So it's still early, but
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be early-ish.
but
You're not
I
just
gained
getting
a
up and
little
going.
bit more time in my evening, which was stressing
Mhm.
me out that I wasn't having enough time to do things.
To be fair, you were also tired.
Yeah. And wanting to do things.
Yeah.
Just overall, I have a lot of the little stressors right now because like I still don't have any medical insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And I found I only have a few more of my happy pills left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be an issue when I run out. So I need to really get on top of the Medicaid thing, but it takes so long. And they need all these documents that I don't have.
Mm.
And I have to request them, and it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Little tiny stressors building into
Yeah.
one big one. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where I'm at.
I mean, we knew it was going to be hard.
Yeah. I just thought, oh, I would get a job real quick because I'm a skilled person and they should want me. And I'm finding out, okay, maybe nobody wants me.
Nobody
Uh,
wants to actually hire people.
Yeah. Literally
That's the
everything
thing.
that's actually called me back has all been contract work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, right.
Make
Right
that contract
here.
like 5 years, 2 years, 5
Yeah.
years, whatever.
And give me health insurance so I don't have to do
Mm.
this nonsense. Because, yeah. Frustration.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if there's.
I
if
don't even know if that's a thing.
I don't.
I mean,
well,
like, I definitely know they
issue
don't
is,
want
like,
you to just
yeah,
cold
and like
turkey,
I
but-
probably could get an extension on the prescription, but I don't have the insurance to cover it,
Mhm,
and I'm scared of how much it's going to cost me
mhm.
because I am poor. And
Yeah.
yeah, they will like, oh yeah, you can extend it, but you're gonna have to pay $500 for it. That's the real issue.
Mhm.
Because when
Yeah.
on my insurance, I paid like $30
Yeah.
for my meds. Yeah.
You could at least see what it would cost.
But again, it's
because-
like all the little things, like it's the little like being, the adulting stressor and the executive dysfunction avoidance thing, the pathological,
Mhm.
what is it? The PDA.
Pathological
Public
demand
displays.
avoidance.
Mm.
That's the thing where it's like somebody tells me to do the dishes when I've already planned to do the dishes, and now I can't do the dishes because you told me to. And it
Mm-hmm.
just upsets the entire flow of my brain. This is
Mhm.
why, like, my sister and I, like, didn't talk for a month because of this, and I didn't know what it was then, and now I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Pathological demand avoidance.
Asura knows.
Yeah. So that's, yeah. So it's becoming that thing where I keep it's self-inflicted right now, where it's like I need to do it, and then I'm like, we're gonna finish this latch hook. And I did finish the latch hook.
You did. You did. Procrastination at its best makes you get other things done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finding sort of Ohio, like Colorado probably had that because Colorado, California laws very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio laws are like very different. I'm finding in terms of like I won't say protections, but like even rent. Like Governor Polis for Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
he made a huge thing where it was like the minimum, like the most renters could force you to prove your income was 2 times your income. So he
Mhm.
took away the 3 times your income, which was the usual standard.
Yeah.
He's like, no, this is ridiculous because people aren't making this. But Ohio doesn't have that yet, so that's why I'm like, oh shit, no, I'm
Gotta keep making
But-
that money.
it's just because like Colorado's a much more liberal state, and Ohio's a swing, so it doesn't have.
Yeah, we swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I think the bigger problem is just that it's contracted such a short time. Like nobody wants to risk
yeah, they don't want to risk it.
anybody for that short period of time. And it's like
Well, it's
you
like
can-
cool
you
if I
get
don't
it,
get
but
it,
it's
just evict
also
me. But yeah.
you know,
Yeah, there it is a thing that are that's why I love the governor in Colorado. Like he's also gay, and I think he was the first gay governor as well.
nobody asks me to do anything.
So he's pretty awesome, and he shops at Whole Foods in Boulder sometimes. And I got to see him all the time with his not at all like
Welcome back,
undercover
dog.
Secret Service, like his Secret Service people. Very
Was
obvious.
not secret.
Very obvious. But yeah, used to shop at the Whole Foods that I used to work
There
at.
is a law.
There is a
Yeah.
law. So he did that. He did that for us, and that was cool. That's one of the things I really, really loved about Colorado was like, oh, thank God. You know, even though the rent is insane, that's why he's like, we can't do 3 times. No one's gonna do it.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely impossible. So I wish that was a nationwide thing. It should be because everything's inflated and crazy,
Mhm.
and we can't survive right now. And it's a little deep dark hole. Okay, it's fine. Anyway.
Yeah. I still feel like, why isn't there a thing where like your job is your guarantor? Like if you're
Yeah.
like, we're contracting you for this time, so like, yes, we guarantee this person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told you guys already that like the reason I can't get my own apartment right now is because here it's 3 times the rent. But also, if you're on a contract, you need a guarantor who makes 5 times
Which is
that
like,
rent.
obnoxious.
Yeah. And that's even with like I'm finding apartments for like $750 or $800 a month. Still times 5, they gonna make 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Rent is 2,000 for a 1-bedroom. It's not even a nice neighborhood. Who's making 7,000 a month and living here? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Your apartment is purple? Like the walls are purple, or like the outside is purple? Because Q would love that.
Yeah. For your 80 apartment 2 in VA. Oh no, which is purple because it's a swing. It's a red and blue.
Oh,
swing state.
I see. I kind of thought it was the building.
I mean, that'd be cool if it was, but yeah.
Yeah, purple apartments. For the reason I'm still living with family. Yeah.
I could not live with my family again. Let me tell you. Just for the smoking alone.
Yeah.
That's
kind of
that's
a
number one.
hard thing to actually physically deal with.
Yeah.
You're
Y'all already know so much of the family drama. I don't need to repeat it.
Alrighty, I
Okay.
think we probably can do one more sprint here.
Cool.
They've all been like in good time frames. I think we get one more in. Oh, hello. What kind of numbers are you? No lucky numbers, but once again, super, super low.
So mom or Asura, that's also
That's too
like
low.
my this is like why I don't have a lot of connection to the stuff I own is because of that. I feel like my dad's not a hoarder. He just brings in so much junk from dumpster diving that I'm like I cringe at hand-me-downs and stuff because my whole life was stuff from trash. But no, I totally relate to that. And wanted to not.
And we rolled way too big. Okay, third time is the charm. Yeah,
It's sucking a big part of my soul out for sure.
29.
29.
29. 29.
Kitty Cat's dreading ever moving out because I'm not making that kind of money. Yeah.
I feel like everyone who's like still living at home is feeling that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's either you can't find the job in places you want to be, or you're working your job, but you're not
squatters'
making...
rights and just be a squatter. I'm just kidding.
I don't know how sanitary that is.
What, squatters' rights?
I mean, just to squat in a house, like an abandoned house.
Oh yeah,
I'd be like,
people squat in
water.
like nice apartments because they're not rented out because nobody can pay for them. I remember seeing a TikTok of this couple that was like touring an apartment and they were filming, like there. She opens a closet and there's a dude inside because he was squatting in the apartment. It was a nice apartment.
I mean, he had to get in somehow, so now questioning security. Puppies. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can let go of some of those clothes, my dude. You can let go. But I'm also a minimalist at heart, so I frequently let go. Let go.
I feel like I'm in between minimalist and maximalist because like I love when it comes to my bookshelves, like I love that. But like when I have like my kitchen or something, I want everything put away and like have a lot of counter space and stuff. I'm that type of person that way.
You're just hiding your maximalist.
Yeah, well, it's not even like it's just because I have a lot of different tools for that. So it's not like maximalist decoration in the kitchen. When I interpret minimalist versus maximalist, I always think it's about decor. Because like I hate having a lot of things visible in like the bathroom or something.
Sure.
But I have a lot of like things, but they're usually things that I'm using. So it's like the makeup or, skincare stuff or medicine and things. I just don't like them out everywhere. Like, wow. I like them organized. Yeah.
So an organized maximalist.
Yeah. Which I feel like,
that's somewhere on the spectrum. Yeah.
I guess so. Somewhere there.
Yeah. Like your laundry.
Load. Yep.
Perfect timing. Well, I'm just seeing if there's anything we quite missed in the chat. Eventually, Sadie and I are going to buy a home, hopefully with a VA loan since I'm a vet. That or I win the lottery. There has to be some break in the housing market. Like, there's no way it can stay like this.
It's going to crash. I mean, it's
going to interact because
it's literally going to happen. It'd
be nice to be able to live family with, like, since you get along, it's nice to kind of be able to live with them like that. Gonna be weird living with my kid again. Hey, best friend, you guys can be best friends. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna assume.
I feel like
winning
you
the
have a
lottery,
really
buying a
good
big
relationship with
compound
your
for
daughter.
all my friends. Yeah. Kept my high school uniforms. That's pretty much it. I feel like that would be the first thing to go. You're just like, I can't wear this uniform anymore.
I know my mom still has my letter jacket, and she's like, "Do you want this?" And I'm like, "No, it doesn't fit me anymore." Of course I don't. So
What am I gonna remember?
yeah, like it's cute. Like sure, I spent $250 on a jacket. Have it say Teffy Ann on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, great, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sister of a far off dream, future plan of buying something where we can all live together but not in the same house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of y'all just gotta be like a landlord for an apartment building.
Let's
Taking
all
turns.
invest together.
I like the idea of minimalism, but my house doesn't totally look minimalist because I have functional things.
Exactly. I like hidden things. Little secrets and things. I just like you think it's minimalist, but and it pops open and there's all these little things inside.
All these little folded papers with books on them.
Yeah.
The Q-Universe commune.
Yeah, I think we should start.
I told
it,
you
guys.
you're a cult.
You know what? If it's gonna make us survive, let's start a cult, guys.
Yeah, can't you like claim what nonprofit organization and
Religious
like
organization, nonprofit.
get some land, get some like storage containers and start just building up from there. Yeah,
absolutely. I'll get on that next Create-a-thon. That's my goal.
Oh, the uniforms are from Japan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see how that would have some
Sentimentality.
levels of sentimentality.
Yeah.
Cult
cult benefits.
There's gonna be an actual library.
I mean, yeah. That's gonna be the first thing I set up is the cult library. Let's design our library. Can somebody play The Sims and design our commune?
I'm sure. I think we have someone in our chat who does play The Sims on occasion. But maybe is it Iris?
Who plays The Sims? Because I don't.
I haven't played The Sims
I haven't played The Sims since The Sims, the very first one. Rosebud.
We had 4, and we had like all the expansions on the discs, and of course, what doesn't work? The discs.
Yeah.
So it's long gone. But anywho, what did I say?
Let's start a sprint.
What did I say for time? 29?
29.
Is that what? Okay, that is what I put. I'm like, did I actually change it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're gonna jump into our final sprint of the night. I think I'm just gonna do some more proofreading since these need to get done, so they're ready for the end of May. And
Kitty, you get to be your cult role will be remote. You get the remote.
Trying to go to the US right now. Yes, you'll be the international wing.
Yeah. You'll start that branch. Nina will start the one in Iceland. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. And eventually, you guys could find like a little underground train, and we can have a secret lab.
Yeah.
And then we became villains. Might be driving home, may not catch the goodbyes. All right, well, drive safe.
Yep.
And everybody, if you are wrapping up for the night, of course, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in later sprints. But for those sticking around, we have 29 minutes to try and rope our lives together somehow. Secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, get it done. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Oh,
Bum bum bum.
I gotta take a call. Hold on.
Goodbye. All right. Let's see how everyone did. Mom's got 28,000 words in her little project, which is good. Very good. I know you've been working on it a lot. I'm about halfway-ish through proofreading, and I'm just kind of like checking for typos and stuff like that. So it's really not like heavily intense work, I guess. Okay, I just want to make sure. But it kind of gives me the chance to like make sure things are more coherent, add in pieces that haven't been well explained before. So like I picked like relatively complicated names for some characters, and I'm like, can we simplify this for the sake of the book? But I don't know what page I'm on. Nope. So yeah, we're just working on that. 39, 41, 43. Nope, I went too far again. Oh, Trey, you just farted. Bro. Stinky, stinky boy. Kazuki. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I have not eaten a proper dinner yet, so I need to just grab something to eat tonight and pretty much wind down. Start working on those 100 indie pages that I need to read for the Jokes on Me challenge. But other than that, I've done today, even though it's been a week, I have done all of my daily. I worked on Creathon stuff for my art. I wrote words. I went to the gym, and we're here. We did the stream, so I think we're up to date on everything we need to be. Like, we did the thing, guys. Hopefully it's not another full week before we do it again. Yay. I'm going to set this aside and work on that hopefully tomorrow, because like I said, I want to maybe get those done this week and focus on that and start focusing on things more than just bouncing too much. The Febreze won't be able to cover that up. It's up in there. It is up in there. I already have a sensitive nose. My boy doesn't care though. He doesn't care. Anyway. Well, I don't know if she's gonna pop in before we sign off. I think it's. Are you good if I sign off? What? You good if I wrap us up? Yeah. Okay. Mulkey says bye. So I will see you guys hopefully later this week. I actually don't work late on Friday, so I can do the stream for Friday. On Friday. I work till like 4-ish, 4 or 5-ish. So it probably will be just another evening one, maybe starting around 6 again, but at least I can be here on Friday. I haven't been able to do a Friday stream in a minute. But I plan to be here and get things done, and I'll let y'all know how it's going. Again, reminder, if you've not voted for summer camp, vote in the Discord. There's a whole little tab for it. I might be able to pull it up real quick. I should be in the correct Create a Camp Summer Edition. Yes, we share this real quick before we pop off, just in case you guys haven't noticed it. Under the Create a Camp chunk, there is Create a Camp Summer Edition, where we are letting you guys vote between Wilderness Camp, Space Camp, Robotics Camp, and Drama Camp. Right now, Space Camp is in the lead with 10. Drama has 6. Wilderness is right behind it with 5. And then only one person. Well, I guess the one person, I voted for them all to like create the emojis, but yeah, make sure you get your votes in. Let other people know so they can get their votes in. And we have until the end of this month of April. So April 30th, midnight, final day, you can vote for that. That way we can get Create a Camp Summer Edition underway. So definitely check that out. Other than that, have a good night. Have a good week until I see you again. And take care of yourself. So hit the button. Hit the button.